Hey, today I have Jenny Ray with us, and we're talking about Coaching Plus. Jenny and her team at the Principal Partnership Project, P3, probably to most of you, out of the Office of Educator Licensure and Effectiveness at KDE. Say that three times fast, everybody. Um, and so Jenny and the P3 team play a big role in coaching building administrators around the state in several different ways. And I have the fortunate opportunity to be connected to that work every now and then. And I love working with P3. So Jenny, I'm glad you were willing to take a few minutes to share with us today. Could you start by kind of telling us a little bit about the P3 work and how it connects to our Coaching Plus work?
Sure, and thank you again so much for inviting me. So our team leads the initial certified evaluation training sessions for all new administrators in Kentucky each year. We spend quite a bit of time focusing on a deep understanding of the Kentucky Framework for Teaching based on Charlotte Danielson's research. And as you know, Stacy Noah, Paul Prater, and I have been school principals before leading this support work statewide, and we are passionate about leading professional learning that may be immediately implemented, practiced, and refined. So we practice coaching conversations with new leaders. Um, and and provide a coaching model for experienced leaders as well in the update training modules around the professional standards for educational leaders. And we also provide scholarships for new and experienced principals to engage in 8 full days of cognitive coaching. So our P3 team definitely values the power of coaching, and we're excited about this additional layer of support through Coaching Plus.
Absolutely. And I think it really ties in strongly to a lot of those pieces, Jenny, that you just mentioned. I've been a part of all those different trainings over the years. And so we think this tightly aligns with some of the support that you guys are so passionate about. And you mentioned a couple of things that should ring a bell for every building leader or aspiring building leader in the state around the Kentucky Framework for Teaching and the PSEL standards. And so, for an administrator or aspiring administrator or an admin team in a building, where's the connection between those two frameworks and, when it comes to blended learning strategies and coaching?
So ideally, I think, each complements the other. And it's exciting to me to hear some leaders and teachers describe how they are holding on to the best strategies for online instruction from what they've learned in the past year and will continue to integrate those practices moving forward. So the Kentucky Framework for Teaching, defines what effective teaching looks like, whether in person, online, asynchronous, or synchronous. And in addition, the Danielson Group identified even more examples that align with at least 8 of the 22 components and describe particular asynchronous and synchronous best practices. So our P3 team showcased these through some online learning series this past school year. And within those learning sessions, we also highlighted the PSEL standards and the elements that aligned with promoting the effective use of technology in the service of teaching and learning. So that's PSEL standard 4, actually. There's also connection to equitable access to effective teaching in PSEL standard 3. And in the third part of that series, we really honed in on that piece. Standard 6 in PSEL focuses on the professional capacity of school personnel. So principals and assistant principals are charged with, and this is actually direct language from the PSEL, they're charged with empowering and motivating teachers and staff to the highest levels of professional practice, continuous learning, and improvement. So, how better to accomplish that task, really, than through intentional coaching conversations? So, we believe that coaches empower and inspire others to develop their own growth trajectories. And, so how cool is that, right?
Jenny, that is so cool because teaser alert for those that are watching this, there are direct, like drawn bold lines between some of the principal work and the some of the future modules that you're going to see in Coaching Plus to every one of the PSEL standards that you just mentioned. So, not to spoil it for folks, but if you're looking for those, they are in there. So the fact that you draw those connections for us, I love it. And you really hit right at the heart of Coaching Plus and why my teammate Laura and I are so excited about it. And I know moving forward, the P3 team is going to be showing up in Coaching Plus more than just you today, because of all of these connections. And so, in the meantime, where could maybe folks find out some more information about P3 and some of the things that you guys are bringing to the table for administrators this year?
Sure. And first of all, let me just say that at P3 we are very excited to just continue our partnership with you, Ben, and Laura, and to however we can support this work with Coaching Plus, most definitely. If you're a listener, whether you're an aspiring school leader, current principal, assistant principal, or someone from the district office, educational cooperative, or even a university staff member, anyone who supports school leaders, we would love for you to join our mailing list. You can do that and also learn more about our upcoming free learning events by searching Principal Partnership Project Google site, or send an email to me at jenny.ray@education.ky.gov. And again, Ben, it's been a pleasure as always talking with you.
Jenny, thanks a bunch. We will make that website available, inside the other resources, section of our Coaching Plus site, and so make sure you guys don't miss that. But don't miss an opportunity to connect with P3, and you see how tightly it aligns to what Coaching Plus is going to be all about as you start to click through and level up and learn and lead. So, Jenny, thanks again for being with us today.
Absolutely. I'm excited for this work.